Hey there, I am Reaper, and welcome to the Timberborn series. And here I was thinking I had this game worked out. No, I did not. I've realised with the water wheels here, and as you can see, the horsepower actually go up and down. So this one is sitting on 68, this one's on 216, and this one is sitting on 41 horsepower. And by the looks of things, depending on what the currents of the of the water is doing, so I adjust the speeds of the water wheels. What I will have to do is, as soon as the drought is in place, I'll, I'll remove these water wheels and replace them in 2x2 and put them on and maximize the power output, because I don't think I'm going to get enough horsepower to run everything I want. Oh, and my paper mill just got built just then, right in front of my eyes. Awesome. And that requires logs, of course. Yes, so I will need to adjust that, and as already shows here, requiring 350 horsepower, and I'm not making that horsepower. So in that process, me thinking right here that the 90 horsepower was total overall, which was before the patch, since the patch has come out. So they have adjusted to the water wheels will turn to according wherever the position is in the river, and as you can see the water current, you can see it moving nice and fast, and on the outer here it's not been moving very fast, and this one's sitting on 15 horsepower, which is quite interesting. So I will have to change that, and you can see that the horsepower is actually fluctuating, so which is interesting. So if the water's flowing a bit faster in one day or a bit slower, you can see it moves around a bit. So I will have to optimize that. Oh well, that's the way it is, I guess. I'll just speed it up. The drought will be here soon, which is fair enough. It's just when you think you've figured a part of the game out, it goes, no, we've got a surprise for you. Surprise! Oh well, that's the way it is, I guess. Over here, oh, finally, this is empty. I'll be able to remove this now. Excellent. Bye-bye, you're gone. And then, now that the paper mill's been built, I will increase construction priority of that to maximum. So I'll try and build that first next. Now over here, we've got a beaver that's not doing nothing. Might as well remove him. Okay, off you go. Bye-bye. Toodles. Thanks for your help. That's alright. We'll put him to work on something else, so it's not a massive loss. Okay. Now I can remove this section over here. Rid of all these. There's little bits and pieces there. Now the tree cutting. Right, so clean it. I like to clear the area up once I'm not in use, and like so. I think it looks a lot more neater, a lot more nicer. Now that the water flow the drought is now here, might as well do the big change. Wow, I definitely did not see that coming. Oh well, just the way it is, I guess. It didn't matter before that. As long as they turn, you got the exact amount of horsepower, but they've added a new game mechanic, which is good too, because it keeps you on your toes and keeps you thinking, just which I knew in advance that this was a change that was going to happen. But oh well, we'll just go with the flow, I guess. Okay, my plan is I'll have to build them along there. Actually, I'm going to have to add another 3 more. That'll be the smart move. Build them across here, and that way I could tunnel the water into this direction. Now, I do not know if beavers could get across there or not. Might have some difficulty. Might have to build a temporary structure here for them to walk across. Now, no, I do not have any planks of wood. Not till after the drought. So, oh, nuts. Okay. It would have been nice if I was able to build a platform right here, but it requires planks of wood, which makes things interesting. Okay. I'll have to just do with the next best thing, I guess. Yes. I'll just use a levee for now, and then I'll just remove the levee later on. This way they can walk across and get everything building. Okay, looks like the beavers are going across here. Time to build up. Good. Now, water wheels. Place them in here, like so. I'll put 4 here. Maximize the power output, and I'll need to put a straight power shaft in too. Like that. That makes it look good. Now, what I'll do later on, I'll have to change that. I'll have to change it to a platform, but I'll do that later. I like to do that as a platform, but once again, I have no planks of wood, so I'll just have to leave it like that for now. I'll have to change that out later as well. So hopefully, this will maximize the power output, because that means whatever goes through the dams here, 2 of these will power each water wheel. It should flow down. Okay, once I speed it up, that's going to take a lot of resources. That's an awful lot of logs I'm gonna be burning through. I wasn't planning to burn through that many logs this quickly into the game, but that's the way it is. Okay, it's not like they can do anything else, I guess. I would have liked to have them fill up all the log piles and then really focus on moving all the planks of wood and all that for the gear workshop and logs of wood to the lumber mill. Oh well, just there won't be. They seem to be more efficient. They got less jobs to worry about. They're all the log piles are full, and they'll really focus on filling up the other areas. I think that's what it does. It appears to do that anyway. So it's coming along pretty good. That's a fair bit of reconstruction. I'm hoping they'll get it done before the drought ends anyway. At least to get started on it. Looks like the trees are slowly expanding out and slowly growing. It'll be interesting to see. I reckon they'll just keep growing and growing. It appears that the growth of the trees is a little bit slower too. Might be just me. I don't know. They don't seem to be growing as quick. Oh, time will tell. See how they go. Okay. We've got this running at full tilt, going out as flat out as we can. Okay. Oh, we got over 1,000 science points. So that will mean I can unlock the dynamite. Now, are you sure you want to unlock dynamite? It costs 600 science points. Oh, yes, please. Now I can place dynamite wherever and get destroyed. But that will not happen until we get the smelter built. We need the smelter to, let's see, turn the scrap metal into metal blocks. Then we'll get the explosive factory built, and then we can start using the explosives. That will come in very handy. Okay. Build, beavers, build! Build as fast as you can. And that way, this will force a good flow through here. Help all 4 wheels to run all my manufacturing here. Manufacturing is getting pretty interesting. Okay, you're all going to sleep now, as normal. How's this going? This is slowly filling up. Not doing too bad at all. Got a few hungry beavers. Let's see what the other guys are doing. Let's see. Anyone here? Oh, this gaming dude. What is he up to? Oh, it's the lumberjack. Cutting wood for us. And there's D360 VR. Oh, It's a scavenger flag. He gets a scrap metal for me. Oh, awesome. That's helpful. And over here, anyone we know? No. No one there we know of. Oh, there's Delicious Berry. I wonder what Delicious Berry is doing. He works at the district, of course. Building and construction. And transporting things from one place to another. There's Cool Dude. Hey, Cool Dude works at the lumber mill. They grow up so fast too. Okay. And there's God of Demons. He's just chilling. He's a forester. Planting all the trees for us. Awesome. And there's Fumer's Play. There's Fumer's, he works at the district too. Interesting. And there's James Wood. James Wood, are you... Oh, three of my guys are working at the district. Nice. Delicious Berry, Fumer's Play, and James Wood. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's it, fellas. They're helping me so much. Thanks, guys. You've been awesome. Alright, looks like we're getting this all built. And put that facing the right way. Yes, I have. This is about later on down the truck. I'll build a platform on there and put the drive shaft on the top of there. I'll get another spare block of water. We'll probably, I will have to put a dam there so that way I can flow back out if it needs to. Or I just put another platform. That'll be best, yes. Like it can just fills up nice and quick. It only needs to be in one spot. Oh, nice. That could sort of act like a battery to slow things down if it's water. The water seems to have a habit of flowing backwards. It fills up and floods things. Oh, what's going on? Oh, this is the drought was finishing. The new cycle started. Oh, that is so close to timing. It's not funny. Okay, we'll prioritize that. Get that built as soon as possible. Oh, go, fellas. Quick. The water's here. Oh, that was so close. How's that for timing? Oh, that's it. Keep going. Your progress is over 50% in there. I'll be looking forward to seeing what the power output of this. Put out plenty of juice now. Almost built. Yes. Means everything's going to get power now. Awesome. Okay. Water's flowing good. Only one water wheel's flowing there. Turning. Valves will start turning as the water starts flowing a little bit faster. I think it flows a little bit slower first and then it gathers speed. Oh, this area is filling in too, of course, so it's filling that up. Once that gets filled, then a lot of the water will start flowing downstream. As you can see here, we're having a bit of a flooding happening. Seems to do that a little bit more so. Part of the game mechanics. Very interesting. It is happening at night time. But here it comes. It's starting to flow. It's starting to get a little bit of activity. This should just ramp up now. Oh yes. And I'll probably pause a little bit once it gets to a certain height. It's going to keep on flowing faster. Keep on flowing faster. Nice. That should really get cranking now. We should rather truly meet that demand of that 350 horsepower because I wasn't making it. Which not getting the full horsepower means the efficiency was dropping on me, which was not good. It was really bad. Okay. As you can see there, that's over 170 odd horsepower. I took these water wheels as 90 horsepower overall, but that's not the case. It depends on how much water is flowing through it. It's interesting. Oh, over 500 horsepower. That is awesome. 230 horsepower just on that one wheel. 288. 263. Oh, this thing is trucking. That is awesome. Oh, Even though I'm keeping up with just them two. Oh, the noobness is strong with me. Let's have a zoom in. What have I done wrong? And as you can see, I have failed to connect these water wheels to anything. Oh, super noob. Now the question is, would I want to be in a section? Just drive it straight in there. I'll just drive it straight in here. Hopefully that will run through everything. I cannot believe I did that. Oh, minor technical difficulties. That happens with the show from time to time. We'll get that going flat out. Hopefully the guys get that. Not that it matters, because it seems to be keeping up with just those two water wheels running, and having it all channeled in like that is giving me the more than enough horsepower. So now this is just total overkill. Maybe not. The good thing is I can add more stuff over here and still have plenty of juice. So in one sense, having a little bit more extra go-go is well and truly worth it. That's it, my little fella. Building for me. Build it. Build it. Oh, that'll be interesting. How much that jumps up and that gets built. That'll be interesting. Any moment now. Let's see. Let's build. Is it going to take it in? Can I add in all the horsepower? What's going? It appears to be. I have no idea what it's doing. Horsepower's on these aren't all that crash hot at the moment. Actually, everything's slowing right down. I don't know why it's slowing down for. Now I'm getting less go-go. What am I getting less go-go for? The water has seemed to slow down a little bit. That is interesting. So the water, obviously, some days it flows a bit faster, and some days it flows a little bit slower. That seems to be flowing very slow. It seems to be speeding up. Sometimes the flow of the water, as I said, it builds up and then it sends the water backwards a little bit and it just slows it all down. That's close as what it could be doing now. Looks at it. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. It looks like it's speeding back up to the supply is that is really cranking out. That's over 700 horsepower. That's why it's good to have just a little bit extra juice. That's plenty now. I'm not going to have any worries whatsoever. So the efficiency is now going to be running at 100%. Nice. Like this. That's why I like it. And then slowly, this will be the next stage now, is trying to get this smelter up and running. Be interesting to see if that performs. Oh, it's so rapid. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Well, it's time to head off. So if you can subscribe, like, and share, that would be awesome. Reaper is AFK.